I'm live! Yay! Let me just adjust this with the headphones. Plug those in. And fantastic! Alright, hello, good evening everybody, and welcome to the stream of the Nimby Rails stream series where, well, thanks to some executive decisions, I've decided today stop doing more voting on the LIRR because we're never going to do the main section, which is the Northeast Corridor. My goal today is to build as far to New Haven as possible as I can. I'm not looking forward to it because this is obviously where the line becomes super slow. But, you know, the more we whine about it, the more it doesn't get built. So, let's begin. Let me put on my tunes. There we go. Yeah, it's working good. I'll just adjust the volume a bit. Good. Hello there, Bogdan, and hello there, Karas. Hope you're doing well today, you two, and everybody else who comes along in as I'm speaking. So, behind everyone's backs, I have built a few more LIRR lines, including Hempstead, West Hempstead, and Far Rockaway. And they're bringing in money. Oh crap, I forgot to set myself busy on Discord. Oh, that was good. That's gonna be, I need to make sure I do not open that message, otherwise I'm gonna be banned from YouTube for 1,000 years. Yeah. Hang on a second, let me just message this guy. Right, okay, yes, it's a bit laggy there. Oh my goodness, 3,000 people! We're nearly 4,000 passengers at Jamaica Station, all wanting to go to Richmond Hill. Why did I agree to have this section? Why are so many people wanting to go to Richmond Hill? What's there? Oh, they really want to go to the church here? You know, the Bible. And study more about the Bible. Yeah, we'll never know if the Mr. Ben will come along in, but he wasn't that disruptive last time because there wasn't nobody took him seriously. Well, nobody takes him seriously anyway, but you know. Right, so let's first start by building the quote-unquote main line. And then I'm going to add a junction for it. So, bear with me. Main line. I somehow only learned now how to do quad track. Well, quad tracking is rather simple in Nimby Rails. So, yeah, it happens. Let's set this at 100 kph. So I need to add this track here, which will... So this will be used by the Northeast Regional Services. I have a plan of what to do for a cellar. We'll talk about that as we get to it. But I am going to build a not at all suspicious junction here. No, sir. It just happens to be a flying or underpass junction. Alright. This is 100. And then we'll sort out what I'm going to do once in a second for that. Alright. The tracks are a little bit close there. Let me just make a few adjustments. So it's still 100 kph. Where's everybody else today? They're normally people, the rest of everybody else is usually here a bit earlier. Like, Crazy Shark's normally here by now. Hey, where's everyone gone? Is there some sort of event going on today that I'm somehow not just conveniently unaware of? I'll accept if that's the case, but, you know. Bummer either way. How drastic actually were the differences between the Netherlands Spookwagen and the Deutsche Bahn? A lot. Well, quite a lot. For starters, none of the stations in Germany I've been to have ticket barriers. Not a single station. And it's not like I'm cheating by just going to random halts. I've been to Dusseldorf, Cologne. Well, I didn't go to Cologne last time, but I've been to Dusseldorf Airport, Duisburg, Essen, Karst, and a whole bunch of other stations. Oh, Dortmund! Not a single station has a ticket barrier. So that was kind of... Well, I mean, I already knew that anyway, but that's the first, like, difference that comes to mind when I'm first thinking about the differences. I don't know about... I disagree with you on France, because Paris Nord has ticket barriers. In fact, yeah, Paris Nord has ticket barriers on the platforms. Well, not all of them, but I definitely know some of them do. So no on that. Even Belgium has brought ticket barriers at Brussels Airport, Zaventem, because they want to rake in the cash from the extension thingy. Alright, almost ready to join this up. I can't speak for Denmark though, since I've not been to Denmark. I had a friend who went to Denmark a while ago. I could probably ask him. Seven. Right. So we've connected this bit. I now need to just quickly sort out this anomalous underpass, which will be, or junction I'm going to set up here, which will get use in the future, maybe. I don't know if I should have... I might have this an overpass just for some consistency. Hang on, let me crop it a bit from there. Right, sort it out. Yeah, it's going to be real hard to increase the speed limit. With I might be able to increase it to 120, maybe. I could try 120 at this point. It's going to be real tricky with how sharp some of these curves are. I mean, yeah, I can get away with 120 if I just fiddle with this a bit. Maybe. Yeah. Ooh, another viaduct. More bridge. Oh, this is a long bridge, okay. I know there's a third track there, but I'm not gonna utilize it for this bit. Only when, what's it called? The equivalent of the Metro North New Haven Line trains join up, then I'm gonna utilize it. What's your bets on who will join next? I don't know. Well, Dan, I just asked that question barely 5 minutes ago. Besides, after the last time I was betting with the wheel, I don't fancy doing any more bets because it's clearly rigged. I have heard that YouTube's notifications regarding streams can be pretty bad, so it could be a case of that. But still, I gotta try and maybe make the announcement earlier. All right. Let's try 140. Oh, and it's also, I'm also waiting for them to come along, because I do have an update regarding the badge, but I'm waiting for them to come along so they'll hear it, so I don't have to keep repeating myself regarding it. You know, I might be able to... Oh, there's a station here in the Bronx. Well, no, there's no station in the Bronx on the main line. That could be a good idea. I mean, it wouldn't make logical sense, but I feel like it would get stupidly busy. So if I add it there, I mean, let me just see what the catchment area in this area is like. No, bad idea. Yeah, let's not do that. Alright. Actually, instead of, I could probably get away with making this 160 kph now. Oh, hello, Beston. Everybody's being slow today joining around, so I'm guessing there's like some sort of minor event going on or anything. Oh. Why gets? I don't know. Why doesn't get? But if I am doing well, thank you. Right, let me just make this stupidly long viaduct here. It's how are you in douchebomb language. Well, of course I'm not. Of course I'm not gonna understand that. Forgive me, I don't speak German. I only know little bits of German and not enough to have a conversation, as mentioned multiple times. Hey, do you remember a TFL route branding trial a few years back? Indeed I do. In fact, there's a good chance if I go through my photographs, that I'll probably find one with it. In fact, I'm curious. I'm going to double check whilst I'm here. Because I remember it on a handful of bus types, so I think if I look for my Invero 200 MMC folder, I'll see it. I bought a German flag, but they gave me a wrong one. They wanted to give me a Belgian flag or something. But yeah, I'm really curious. I think I might have already taken a photo of one like that. So I'm just kind of curious, double check to see the branding thing that Box mentioned. Because I definitely have seen it. I know exactly what you're talking about. They had one on the 195 bus. As an example. So just checking through my folders quickly. No way, I know what. No, I've got one. I know another bus type that I took a photo of that had it. Bear with me. Where are you? Not there. Not there. Was it a Volvo? Yeah! Hang on, I think this is it. There we go, I found it. Here is a photo I took earlier. By earlier, I'm talking 2018. January 2018. Ta-da! Oh, there we go. We just let me just adjust the size a little bit. Ta-da! It's not. I mean, this one is a rather basic one since it doesn't have all the stops on it. But there you go. That's one example. I know they've done a better version of this, which I'll find very quickly. As I'm just looking for my other photos here. Because again, I have seen it when it was on there. Another version of it. So if I just take to again, I mean, at least with TFL ones. Oh no, I'm starting to drop frames again. What a shock. If only I knew how to fix this problem. The German hedgehogs have been sent. Well, hopefully... No. Hopefully now they have been extinguished because it's now getting back to normal. Thank goodness for that. Go away, hedgehogs. Go eat someone else's cat food. Well, I think the reason why the Arriva ALX 400s are still in use to this day was the... well, not even just Arriva, just ALX 400s in general. Oh, why isn't it set? What have I done? I didn't join the track up! Bollocks. Well, the reason why the ALX 400 is still in use today was the MAN 300s are slowly becoming an endangered species. Is because they're rubbish, because the MAN Invero 300s are rubbish. They're rubbish buses. I remember speaking to a stagecoach driver one day during a Southwestern Railway job interview thing, and she was telling me she was whining specifically about how much she hated having to drive them and how they have no power. They don't like going up hills. They don't want to change gear. She said they were rubbish buses. I want more flags. Should I get the Roman SPQR flag or the Sparta flag? I recommend you get the flag of the Faroe Islands, just so people have to ask you why you have one. That would be my advice to you, Die Beston. Venice. How am I going to reply? Well, hey, that's a you problem right there. That's a you problem, I'm afraid. Sorry. Why would you want to colonize the Faroe Islands? There's nothing to colonize. There's what, a few villages, and yeah, there's nothing there, mate. It's like saying I want to colonize Burnley Arms. All right, well done, I guess. Interesting goal to have. Okay, so we're approaching New Rochelle, actually. Some black guy on the internet with the same name as me told me so. Well, that shows how low standards you have. No. This random internet stranger told me to do this. That's why I'm doing it. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm kind of interested of how am I going to sort out. Well, I think I had an idea of what I'm going to do with the Acela trains on this save north of New York. But in the moment, we're just going to have bog standard intercity equivalent trains. Well, then it will never arrive. And then you would have just spent money on a badge or pin company that would have just basically said, cheers for the money, mate. Even things associated with Deutsche Bahn, it, you know, by proxy will be affected by the Deutsche Bahn curse. Oh, come on, behave. Good. Yeah, I'm still confused. Again, where is everybody today? What is going on today? Is there any significant event going on? Oh. Hello there, Ethan. Welcome to the day. Welcome to the stream. Again, I'll accept no notifications being an issue. It's just weird. Well, there's enough people to talk about it. No, it's not been delivered yet. It's been how many weeks now? Well, today is this 9. Today will be the second week, and I don't understand why it's taking this long to deliver what is essentially a simple oval. No, it's not even an oval; it's a circle. It's just why is it taking so long? And it's not like it's being delivered all the way from, like, well, at least I don't think. I mean, the company is based in Worcester, which isn't exactly far from Heathrow. I mean, if you walk to Germany, well, no, fucking. If you walk from London to Worcester, it's going to be a while, but Pat in his van isn't going to take that long to get there. So I don't understand. So I spoke to the I sent a message to the website saying, well, like the webmasters or whoever was in charge of dispatch, and saying, yeah, can I get an update on what's going on? And they said it was dispatched on the 16th. So now I'm even more confused. So it was dispatched on the day I went, and it's still taking... How is it taking this long? And they haven't sent me a Royal Mail... excuse me, tracking code, so I can't track it. So that's balls. Do you actually have Windows XP Professional? Yes, totally. Deutsche Bahn are probably, or Deutsche Post, more specifically, are probably delivering it. Maybe having a ping of Proxima Centauri B. Oddly specific, but I guess that's another thing. I wish they just sent me... I'm going to check my thing again. I'm going to look for my emails quickly. Hang on. Yeah, I sent progress, and I sent the email on Monday, yesterday. And he said, your custom order was dispatched on Monday the 16th by Royal Mail. Kind regards, Mark. That's it. That's all he said. But there's no tracking email. I don't think this is an AI response. Because, I don't know. That's... You can't really prove that's AI. Anybody could write that. That's so small. That's such a... I mean, here's the thing here. You're looking at... about 13, 14 words there. How can you really conclusively prove that's AI when it's just so short? Why would you AI generate a response that short? What are you gonna do? I am gonna check my order on the website once more quickly, because it still hasn't changed from since I ordered it. And one thing is for sure, if I do get a second badge for whatever reason, I am not using this website. Yeah, because it just says, you know, order on its way on the 9th. That's all. It has not updated since I purchased it. I always call my friend Thomas the Tank Engine. Good on you. Well done. How so original. No cookie, no happy. Well, hello, YouTuber user I don't remember the name of, but it has most likely Roblox in the username, so I have to say oh dear to that, but hello. No, it's not a free 90 badge. I've already shown people what the badge is. And if you want to find out what that badge is, tough tits. You'll need to go to previous streams and find it out. I'm too focused on trying to actually do another station on this save. Yeah, it's my profile picture on Steam. You've already seen it, unfortunately. You're making out like it's the worst thing you've ever seen. It's not that bad. Really. Alright, New Rochelle. Well, first of all, this layout is complete garbage, whoever designed it. What is this layout? This is such a stupid track layout. One day, the censoring random country names like this joke will become funny again. I know, I'm not saying it's probably not going to be tomorrow, and it's probably not going to be later this week, but one day that will become a funny joke once more. I don't know. I like purple, so badge good. Great! I have a supporter of the badge. Fantastic. So what am I going to do with this layout? Why is it 4 tracks here? Are there some trains that don't stop? Presumably, but where are the trains that... Maybe they go to here. Maybe. I don't remember this bit on the Nimby, I'm saying. I'm not saying it to be funny. Well, allow me to press my doubt.jpg image for that. Hello there, Crazy Shark! You're normally here first! And you weren't here last stream, to my knowledge, unless I couldn't remember. But hello again! How are you doing today? Well, mocking a country is not the problem. It's just everybody has done the censoring country names joke so much that it's not funny to me. That's it. You can do there are other country jokes you can do that are a little bit more creative. Anyway, New Rochelle, what can we do here? But I've not been dealing with the weather well. Yeah, welcome to the club. Thankfully, it's cooler today, so there is that. Let me look at the forecast for later this week. Weather. So, Google, give me sight beyond sight. There's a bit of drizzle at overnight. And they claim there's going to be rain on Thursday and Saturday. But, yeah, I mean, it doesn't... I mean, it is going to get hotter next week at least, so 29 and 31. Not looking forward to that, but thankfully I work in the mornings. Hello there, Jada. Again, everybody's starting to come all of a sudden. Great. Is this diesel? No, this is going to be electrified. But we're just, I'm just trying to work out how to do this layout. Because this layout, currently, if I'm looking at it, is just complete garbage. Because, hang on a second. Because the fast trains have to, OHLE, overhead wires. Because fast trains essentially pass through this right-hand side platform. Well, they use both these two platforms. What the hell? Oh my goodness. And hello there. If I didn't say Jada, hello to Jada already. But hello there, Jada. Sorry, I got the memory of a goldfish slightly. Oh, this layout's garbage. We must rectify this using our good old friend, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause. No, this is even worse than Finsbury Park. But you have given me a good idea with that Diveston. And we must explore this new idea utilizing a revolutionary technology that we call paint. Alright, it's paint time. Yeah. Right, so we've got the 4 tracks here from the West. We got here, it's 5 minutes for paint to be open. Well, we're getting back to paint because, again, it's art time. Yeah, it's certainly art time, but more importantly, well, we're going to have to design a few more stations, including not only New Rochelle, which we're doing now, but also New Haven and Boston, which I'm not looking forward to. But now we've got an easy station, so New Rochelle. We've got 4 tracks here. Hang on, let me just... You can't see the whole thing. Okay, good. My eye. Oh, relax. Some of you are vampires. I can't do it simple. Okay, so we've got the lines here. And then we've got the lines going southward, which avoid that. There was a small fly on my oh. There was a small thing on. Oh. There was a small fly on my arm while I was crawling on it. It terrified me, but I disposed of it. Alright. Anyway, as I was saying before I was brutally interrupted, the fast lines essentially just do that. And then they just rejoin over a flat crossing after the station, which is so stupid. So, stuff that. Here is my college-educated plan. This enters in a flyover. Actually, let me make it a bit smaller, just to go there. Hello there, King All-Star 64. How you doing? Nice new fun picture, which I can just about see. How did you accidentally hit Control S trying to hit something on your arm? I don't... What kind of stupid... Because... Okay, are you really... Because when I slap my arm with the fly on it, my hand most likely hit the keyboard. And most likely hit a combination since it hit multiple keys. There, you're happy? Good. Immensely, what kind of stupid questions that? Anyway, as I was saying, what I'm going to do is fast lines will come up like this. Then they'll split off like that, and then rejoin again. Then the slow lines like that, and then they'll go on an underpass, something like this. Wait a minute. I've just realised one problem, that I can't have the. What? Ugh. Hang on. This is not gonna work. That's really stupid. Because I like the idea that I just had, where it's like that, and then you have a platform. Oh, hang on, if I changed it to a different colour. We could have the... For goodness... Behave! There you go. We have a platform here. It's sort of like Surbiton, yeah. Oh, and congratulations that one of your screenshots is on the store page. Well done. Yay, you're good enough for that. And then... island platform like that. It's almost like... now that you mention it, it does feel like an Americanized Surbiton. Especially if I maybe... Yes! Oh, problem solved! There we go. Thanks, it's the one of Waterloo. Is it the one... Okay, is it the one that you... Is it one that you built by scratch, or was it using a certain template? Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And that goes like that. Yes! Problem solved! Yay! And then these just become 4 tracks. There we go. Build it by scratch, if I recall. Aww. I can't freeload off your efforts. Oh well. Oh, we're at New Rochelle. This is going to be my idea for New Rochelle. It's not that complicated. This is actually really simple. I mean, it looks complicated because of my impeccable drawing skills, but when I show it up on screen, it'll look very simple. Allow me to explain what I'm talking about here. Right, so we got the fast lines here. I want to try and keep the fast lines as fast as possible going through. So let me look at my guide. Right. So, fast line platforms, I want them to be... I think there are going to be, obviously, the Northeast Regional stops at New Rochelle, doesn't it? King All-Star? Or anybody else that knows? Just so I remember, it does stop at New Rochelle, right? Thank you very much. I appreciate the permission to continue cooking this amazing culinary feast. Yes, it does. Alright then, that's good. So I'll make the platforms 300 meters long so I can have the potential maximum train stopping here. Oh boy, it's so warm. But not unbearably warm, just warm, if that makes sense. Okay, main line. How fast for the fast line? So I'm going to have them at 160 kph, and then afterwards here, it's going to go fast to 200. Oh, hello, message. Or I'll see that name, never mind. Yeah, so after the tracks have gone back to 4, you know, I've done after New Rochelle, we're going to go quick to 200 kph. Because you think I can do 250 with this? No way. 200 will suffice. And besides, the Northeast Regional trains I'm using will be able to do 200 kph anyway, so it's no loss. The outer lines will be gagged at 140 kph though. Maybe 230 maybe with an iced tea. You know, I do like the idea of using the iced tea on the regional, what's it called, Northeast Regional Service. I do like that idea, but the problem is that the capacity of it is just not as good as using my other train. So if I just show you the iced tea quickly, no, the iced tea, at its maximum information, which will be perfectly fine, at 400 meters, it's got 756 passengers. Now that's pretty good at its maximum information. You almost never see them as 14 cars, but that's okay. They are pretty. They got good capacity. It doesn't seem too bad. Okay, let's take a look at the trains I'm currently using at their maximum capacity. Where are you? All right then. Let's take a look at the. 1,062, and I'm just going to show you. That if you take a look at here, Northeast Regional, it brings in $2.5 million a day just on the southern section, and the trains almost get full to the brim with the double-decker kisses. So no, I do like the idea though. But the problem is, another issue is that you can't have different tilting line speeds for a train like the Iced Tea. So you can't have different speed limits for non-tilting trains. So an Iced Tea would be just more expensive. Hang on, would it be more expensive? Hang on, how much would it cost? Hang on, let me double check. Because this is, in its maximum length is 11 million, and the Iced Tea would cost 15. Yeah, it's a little bit more money, but there's a little bit more money, and it is a little bit faster, but it doesn't benefit from it in terms of passenger capacity. Being packed in the train is part of the struggle. No pain, no gain. No thanks. Double track speed limits need to be added. Yeah, that would be nice in Nimby Rails if you could do that, but, you know. So you can't make the West Coast Main Line where some parts are 125. No, you can't do that. Sadly not. Which means your train will have to slow down through Leighton Buzzard to 90 miles an hour no matter what. Unless there is a way to force it where you make, let's say you do a service like the London to Birmingham service. And then you just, and let's say you put all the trains on it as IETs. You could then force that line to be max. Well, no, there's another way you can do it. There is a, what's it called? Someone has built like track anarchy or something like that, where you could have the lines as fast as you want, no matter what. Which sort of spoils. Obviously, it is pure anarchy anyway, but it allows you to basically have the trains go as fast as you want, no matter the sharpness of the curve. But using that mod, I think, is cheating. At least specifically on a save like this. At least G-forces don't exist. Yep, thank goodness for that. Oh yeah, that would be a bit of a problem if they did. So we can be grateful for that. Yeah, I play with infinite money every now and then on Nimby Rails, because when I was first starting the game, I was terrified with using limited money. But it is a lot more fun. when you do have limited money. But if I just want to mess around and do a specific idea that doesn't really need to worry about the finances or stuff, then unlimited money is nice. Okay, so that's the fast track added. And let me just add the slower tracks here. Yeah, so sadly I don't think the iced tea would work on the Northeast Regional Service. Not that I'm against the idea, but also every train would pretty much have to be at its maximum capacity, at maximum formation. Otherwise, it's just going to be too busy. Especially since I haven't got the main ICE trains running. Well, I do have when I reach New Haven. Oh my goodness, New Haven's a lot further than I thought. Yeah. Well, when I first reach New Haven, then I won't be able to have our first ICE trains yet. You'll be a Northeast Regional. Trying to rebuild reroutes with limited money on Transport Fever 2 is basically impossible. Well, yeah, I can imagine. The game is pretty... I haven't played it in a while, but it's not exactly easy to work with when you're on a budget. So 140, and then I'm going to slow it down to 110. No, not 1,100. I really wish I had a more powerful computer to play Transport Fever 2, because that game is perfect for streaming. It would be so much fun to do a stream and make my own city with blackjack and hookers. And all the tram types and bus and train types that I want. It'll be my perfect city. Oh, yes, I know Transport Fever 3 is announced. The point is, I can't play either game well on my computer no matter what, because they require all the resources. Yeah, you could look at it like that. It's Nimby Rails, but 3D. Oh, I barely remember that issue. Oh. Ooh. And I realised I just cocked up my layout. Have I? No, I haven't. Wait. No, I haven't. No, I was planning on doing this. No, I totally did. No, silly Billy me. That won't be enough. I'll need to download all the RAM. I'm afraid. Right, so... set this to 110. Wait, you have to download it? Of course you have to download RAM. Haven't you heard? What kind of person told you didn't have to download RAM? I can't believe this, people. You hearing this? I might have to slew this a little bit. But one thing I don't like with Nimby Rails is if you're building a section of track where a bridge exists and then it stops existing, or there's no IRL bridge, the track then does this. Ugh, I don't like that. That's annoying. Because obviously this whole the bridge here is. Because I need a bit more space for my other platform here. Because, yeah, this is going to be like a discount Finsbury Park, now that I realise. It really is going to be a discount Finsbury Park. Well, once again, thank you very much, LeMayer, for your unrivaled inspiration. Without the northern city line and no underground. Yes, basically that. Like I'm gonna add any other undergrounds on this video. I'll work out how to sort that out in a second. I think I got it working. Okay, join that up. Yeah, because this little bit here, this... it's so annoying! I can't slew this any further. I mean, the layout itself is perfect for what I'm doing so far. This is basically without flaw, because no longer will there be any... will the trains going to Pelham have to create any conflicting movements with the northeast corridor. So, which will be, you know, without flaw, essentially. Oh. See, look at that! It's going on again. But not on this side. We just copy this quickly. No, not copy, you dumb computer. Thank you. Another thing. Yeah, I know. Look. The thing is, King All-Star, I know exactly how to fix it. But it's just annoying about how to fix it. Well, one thing I can say is the idea of a Discord server has once again reared its ugly head into my thought process once again. Not that I'm happy about that, I just still roll my eyes because I still don't think it's something that I should be worth investing in. I really don't. But again, it's mainly because it does help with convenience. Especially if I wanted to talk about people. Talk to everybody else. Or share updates, or say, hey, so it makes communication easier, but I just don't like Discord servers for these kinds of groups, for lack of a better way of wording it. I probably wouldn't go that far, but yeah, it's one way to word it. Right, so we're just trying to adjust a little bit. I just wish the train, like, the train or transportation fandoms were a little bit more mature, then I probably would have been a bit more inclined to create a Discord server. But at the moment, it's sort of like, hey Daniel, do you want to run a nursery? No thanks. Why not? Because I don't really fancy working in a nursery. I respect people who do, because that's a very important job to do, but I don't want to. No, you're right on that. Now, of course there are. You find me a community that isn't completely immature. You won't find one. That's not the issue. The issue is that it's the amount. And, like, the proportion of it. Actually, I could probably get away with making this platform shorter because I don't want to have... I realise I can do that. Oh, well done me. I just realised I can shorten the platform of the slow lines because the maximum will be like 230 meters, so... Well done. I saved some effort. Luckily, I haven't met an SCR fanboy yet. On the basis that I have been making, with the streams, I have had a few Roblox kiddies come along and say, are you going to play Roblox? Which obviously the answer is to sod off. But again, the answer I always give to them is that I played Roblox in 2011 and I had my fun then and I don't really need to do it again. But again, that was actually one of my plans for April Fool's, where I was going to join an SCR game and just see how long it would take for people to know it was me. I think that would have been a really good sort of April Fool's joke. Yeah, 240 meters looks good enough. Let me just check the train types I was going to use on this service. EFG. Oh, I haven't got all of them installed. I seriously doubt it would be... How is Roblox that intense? What are the specs for Roblox? I'm curious. You know what? There's no time like that. Let me just check the specs. Like, Roblox specs. Well, from the information I can find, your minimum requirements are like 1 gig of RAM and direct DX10. And I can do that, and even a decent processor speed. So, yeah, is it just an optimization issue, as people are mentioning? Yeah. Okay then. Yeah, oh yeah, I was going to check the train types that I was going to be using on this line quickly, so where are you? Ding 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 ding. Where are you? I forgot the name. Oh yeah, there you are. Wait a minute. I think I might have done a boo-boo if I hadn't been focusing. Oh, okay, no, false alarm, I can do it, good. So, it's like OpenTTD, I say the requirements, GPU, yes. Okay, fine, I can work with that. Yeah, well, that should be fine then in terms of the specs. Yeah, okay. And what's the top speed of the fictional thing I was going to be using? The M8. I was also going to use this one, the Maestro Amazia. What was it? Amazia Max. Oh, 120 kph. That's garbage. I feel like that's even slow. I mean, I know the other ones that will be the other. There's another train type. All right then, I'll work out something. Well, probably yeah. I want to be using these on the New Haven line anyway. Like a combination of this and no, Belgian trains have been all stolen for New Jersey services. Nice try though. Also, that would be very overkill because it's got a top speed of 200 kph, which we don't really need for that service. For what? For the New Haven line. Talent 2s. No, I've already decided what I'm going to be using. It's the French RER trains. Specifically, the ones that are used on RERE. Well, RERE and RERB. So... actually, bear with me for one moment. RERE. I need to double check something because I feel like I might be screwing myself over if I pick this. If I pick the wrong decision. No, okay, false alarm. Okay, no. Disregard. Fine. How fast do RER? Well, it's the top speed is either 120 or 140 kph, which will be fine enough for this service, even though. The New Haven trains, what was it, the M8 can do 160 kph, but stuff. Actually, what's the top speed of Hang on? Is it 160? Bear with me, hang on. If I do New Haven station, or New Haven line, I swear it's 160 kph, their top speed. Oh no! Tell a lie. Look at that. Operating speed 130 kph max. There you go. Problem solved. Okay, excellent. I used RER stock on the New Haven line as well. Ah, sweet. Great minds think alike. And again, I just want to have trains that have high capacity. And well, if I take a look at the trains that are currently that were used, we got the M2s, which have well, no, they're not currently used. The M8s are the ones that are currently. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen the interior of an M8 in a while. 3+2 seating. Ugh. But it's America, so the trains are a bit wider, so maybe it will balance out. Ugh, disgusting. Also, there's a single car version of the M8? I didn't know that. Weird. So it's like a class 153. Oh, the M2 4s and 6s had bar cars. Really? Why? Look, I get it, but it's
not that well designed as far as commuter trains look.
I'm going to look it up now. So is it what the M2, M4, and where are you? M2 Cosmopolitans or whatever it is. So I want to take a look at the bar cars. If I just take a look at bar. Why? Why would they do that? I don't get it. Why would the M8s have bar cars? What's going on? I want to see if there's a picture of the bar car. Let me just try and find it. So, M2 rail car bar car. Someone must have a photo. Okay, there. Is that it? Oh, so it's like a... I think that's the photo of it. By Flickr. Courtesy of our good mates at Flickr. I think this is definitely deserving of putting up on the stream. Whilst I think this deserves... Bear with me, viewers. Feast your eye! It's on this. Why? Why not just have a vending machine? Why does it look like a bar from the Arkham Knight? I mean, if you got rid of the windows and you were designing a set for some random like motel or like generic establishment and you just squinted, I could probably believe that this was the set of it. Hello there, Ravy B. Brussels went fantastically. Thank you very much for asking. Few hiccups here or there, but mostly went really well. So I am happy. All right. No, wow. That would be an interesting thing to see on a train, a strip club. I feel like it could be quite profitable if you did that for like a stag do or something. That's an idea. I'm gonna have to add that to the list. Note to self: consider investing in train with strip club facilities on board. Alright, so back to 130. No, I wouldn't go there for real, because I heard some twisted things about the place. What, Brussels? Well, Brussels is mostly okay as long as you don't go to Brussels South, no, Brussels North at midnight, like, well, not midnight, but 11 PM like I did. But that's because I had no other option because I was using Flixbus. Oh, Belgium. Oh, Belgium's fine. Again, it's not like it's Clacton or Northeast London. Belgium's not that bad unless you deliberately go to the worst places imaginable. MTA would get their funding revoked if they did that. No. What do you mean? What do you mean we can't put a strip club on a train? I mean, it's sort of, yeah, I do see what you mean when it says, like, it's sort of like the 170 and 444, but those are intercity trains, not the equivalent of the 455. Oh yeah, Crazy Shark's right, they'll lose their money because, as we know, we don't want to spend, we don't want to spend money on public services, as demonstrated multiple times in the past. What is Belgium if not Netherlands, France? Well, well, it's a country. Does that answer your question? Great. Fantastic. I'm glad I could help. Right, so these platforms need to be at least 230 meters long. But the subway would still survive by some miracle. Well, I think there's, like, let's imagine, you know, in a serious sense, that MTA just all the money, let's say all the money in their bank account just evaporated one day. Maybe you know, the hedgehogs ate it. We're out of money! The New York subway would still survive because it's so... I think it's just that level of iconicness where there would be like... They'd scramble to keep it around no matter what. Well, of course Belgium is, yeah, because the NATO headquarters are there, so... that explains it. They speak every European language. In yeah, in all the times in Belgium I've been to, everybody speaks the following all the European languages known as English, French, and Dutch, and that's it. If you're lucky, you might find someone who speaks Walloon, but at the same time, you may also find a shiny Sylvial. So, not you know, it's speaking Germany in Belgium. I haven't seen anyone speak German in Belgium. Like, unless you went to, like... Well, actually, no, tell a lie. No, I just remembered. Eupen. If you go to Eupen, because I was speaking to a friend who has a friend who lives in Eupen, which is basically Germany. So, yeah, you know, well done on that, Bogdan, for reminding me. Thank you. The New Haven lines would become part of CT Rail. Oh, I'll need to do some research on CT Rail since I think we'll be adding some of their train services in a bit. Well, not tonight probably, but later on as the save progresses. That explains a lot. That explains a lot regarding Eupen. And hello there, Droidy. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, because Germany, because Eupen, it really is basically a bit of Belgium where they speak Germany. No, it's a bit of Belgium that is close to the German border. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Just squeeze this a bit. Alright. Treaties on the side got rid of land that was part of the German Empire, like Lorraine. Oh. Well, I wish they taught me more of that in history, but, you know, history GCSE is basically shrug the lesson. Yeah, I know, I didn't even do history for GCSEs. Have you ever built something at Southend in this game? Yes, I have. Way back when I was doing the save. I was building a save where I was adding C2C stations for that blueprint. So there you go. I had to do that. I do A-level history. For it, I do German. No way! Said Daniel with his massive shock. I didn't realise you studied the history of Germany. Oh, man. There's me thinking you were desperate to learn about St. Lucia. Alright, so from here onwards, we should now change the track type to the one that actually has the ETCS signals. Well, I say ETCS, I mean the ETCS track type. Where are you? There we are. And increase the line speed to 200 kph. on the outer lines. No, the inner lines. Silly Billy. 200. Actually, just as a bit of future-proofing, considering what Dybeston said, we'll put it at 230 kph, just in case. Maybe I'll change my mind regarding the use of the iced tea, since I do like... Well, I wrote on the iced tea last year with my friend, and without spoiling what we're going to say for the review, obviously, well, what I'm going to say, we found it slightly underwhelming. Which is a shame. Fun fact, Germany is in fact a country in the European Union. Thank you very much for this valuable piece of information. I'm sure to store this information somewhere of high value. Me too, buddy. But alas, money. What do you mean spend money on the railway? What's wrong with you? $130. Hello there, South Wales Transport Explorer. Welcome to the stream. Thank goodness the webcam isn't on, since I'm having to take drastic measures to keep cool. Wait, oh yeah, I've got a fan. Maybe if I turn the fan on, that would help. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, fan, provide me with cool air, s'il vous plaît. Oh. Oh. Let me make it so it doesn't swing. Oh, there you go. Right, let me get the angling right. Oh, that's not... Oh, come on, fan. Behave. Is that... Oh, beggars can't be choosers. At least I'll be a bit cooler like this. No way, I don't believe you. Well, again, I'm glad I don't have a webcam on. It's the benefit of having a broken webcam. You don't have to see me. Oh, that feels so nice with my cold bottle of water. Oh, very nice. Oh no. Oh, but yeah, you know what, Tom? Whilst I'm gonna say hello for saying that, that gives you a like. I'm just gonna give you a minute timeout for just saying that. Like, back, you know, back to the get to the back of the class for you. Yesterday I caught one of the Cardiff buses, Citaros on the Bay car, usually a Utah E12. Oh, nice catch. Well, what's the point of Bavaria separating from Germany? That's like worse than the That's like the Scottish EU referendum thingy. Like, what would have benefited from that? Would have just made things awkward. Oh, Mr. Tom, sorry. Your punishment was swift. To join Austria. Okay, I guess. Interesting strategy, I imagine. Do you want another minute timeout, Mr. Tom? Because I'm willing to give you... I'll do it again. I will do it again if you say that one more time. Also, I noticed the game was lagging a little bit, so I'm gonna just... Well, I wouldn't know if Austria is worse than Germany, on the basis I know very little about that. Daniel? Yes? What's the problem? course. Anyway, how are you doing, Tom? Today? Right, so what's the next major station en route? I think it's Stamford, isn't it? I think so. Acceptable. Yep, that's good to hear. Actually, funny enough, while you're here, I've just remembered about something at work, which was just. It wasn't like you know, the end all be all thing with work. It was just something that happened that made me go, ugh. So I was assisting with a passenger. No issues really with, well, few issues, but nothing like major world ending. And before I was pushing her in a wheelchair, she asked me, I need to connect to the Wi-Fi at Heathrow Airport. No big deal. You have to. It's one of those ones where you have to sign into it, which I just have to tell people, you know, you have to sign in. And then she kept asking me, "Oh, what do I do now?" And I just said, "Well, again, you need to fill in your information. Like, what does that mean? Like, that, you know, your name, your title, and." She completely ignored the first drop-down box that said your title, you know, your title's like Mr., Mrs., Miss, that one. And she just said, "Well, what does title mean?" And I'm sort of rolling my eyes, because how have you gotten to this age? Because this passenger, she didn't have like dementia or anything. I guarantee, I know what dementia looks like. This is not dementia. It's just complete stupidity. How do you get to this point where you're not able to process this basic information? Oh, Stanford, hello. Yeah, it is one of those Wi-Fi's where they're basically nominal data. AP has a new website. Oh no! Because it was I didn't notice the new website when I checked when I was checking earlier this afternoon. So let's see what the website looks like now. Oh. We are very pleased to launch a new website. Yeah, screw it. I can show on the screen. Why not? There we go. So, here's the new website. So, offers, which I hope you agree, offers a more modern appearance whilst retaining a familiar layout. Okay. Let's just click on one as an example. Oh, I just love the wall of text of requirements for these activities and scenarios. Yeah. The only difference I'm noticing is it's taking longer to load these images. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, there we go. What about the third image? Can I go? What? Will it take the same time to load the previous image? Okay, it doesn't. Okay, it just takes longer to load images. Okay. Thank you, because we'll be here for a while otherwise. Oh, what about the update log? Do they have a proper update log? No, they don't. Even Chris Trains can do a really good update log. Let's just give me a second, viewers. Let's just compare and contrast. So here is Chris Trains' website. Look how much better we got. I think this is so much better than the other one, because if you take a look at his update logs, where is it? So help. Where is it? Update or patches? No, where's his up? I can't remember where he has his update logs. Oh, I feel like an idiot now. Is it under patches? Or a knowledge base? Aww. You know what? I feel like a complete idiot. Oh, version numbers. Okay, well, this is probably a bit helpful. Well, this is... I still think this is a lot more easier to work with. To understand and stuff, but whatever. Well, yeah, new website. Is everybody excited of this new Ultra Powerhouse website? I'm so excited! Well, what about the latest newsletter? Oh, the letter. Newsletter subscription. Oh, you have to be. Well, you have to make an account to get a newsletter. Oh wow. I don't even know why I want it. Just be a man like the rest of us and have normal social media. Oh wait, that means people can give feedback on your website. Exactly. Very weird priorities. And it's not like, you know, I'm saying what the Ultra Power should and shouldn't. Well, kind of am if you want to have repeat customers. But at the same time, it's just there's no sense. It's like there's no brain in there. Like, the only way you can speak to them is if you go to a contact form like this. No, he's not owned. AP isn't owned by that streamer. No. Sorry, I thought to say earlier. But this is the only way you can contact him. Oh, what about frequently asked questions? Oh! These are actually frequently asked questions. And look, you can Oh, so can discontinued packs be purchased? No. Once a discontinued pack is purchased, it can discontinued. It can't be purchased in any way, shape, or in any form. Well, in that case, if you want to be like that, oh no! I've accidentally gone to the Pirate Bay! Oh, darn it! Dang it! Nah, don't blame you. I wouldn't be half surprised if he put it like, if he tried to make a subscription scheme as well, to bleed more money. Alright, back to the game. What is wrong with keeping the 47 star back? We can't make things, well, we can't make things simple for the viewers. Your references are a bit out of date. What's wrong with using the Pirate Bay? Sorry. Sorry I don't use, you know, sorry I didn't use the R-piracy on Reddit. Respect the classics, man. That's how they got you here. Stuff that website. Let's carry on. Okay, so Stanford. Okay. What? Already been an hour and a half, and we've already reached Stanford. Oh, this line is so slow. Why there's so many curves? I want to go fast. Maybe I should try and optimize the speed limits. In fact, I think I will. I will try and optimize it so I can keep it. I want to try and keep it to 230 kph as far as Stanford. Then I can start slowing down. I want to try that. I think it'll be possible. No, I wouldn't say that in the strip club. Oh yeah, so to answer your question, Crazy... I'm going to stretch a bit. To answer your question earlier, Crazy Shark, what we did last stream was build the line to Ronkonkoma and this bit here. We did another roll of the wheel and it forced me to build a green port, which I wasn't happy with. But I built the Ronkonkoma section and it's all fine. But now we actually want to try and build more of the Northeast Corridor. Oh, congratulations on passing that stage of German. Well done. To roll Far Rockaway. Well, too bad, because I started to get impatient and said, stuff that, I went to Far Rockaway. I built that. I built Far Rockaway, West Hempstead, and Hempstead behind everyone's backs, so I could give the wheel a massive middle finger. Plus, I was getting severe overcrowding on the line, so I kind of had to do that. Naughty, naughty. Alright, then see you later, Raby B. Thanks for coming along. Well, I'm the one with the keyboard. So, I'm the one with the controller. Meanwhile, Dovetail have released more Paywest LIRRs for chat mainline with default rolling stock, including this Dovetail 700. Oh yeah, the train that was so good that I had to warn people to not buy it. Don't you just love it when that happens from the player base? And they had to put a disclaimer to tell people, please, we tried our best. I don't care. Actually, no. I've got a photo that describes exactly how I feel with that disclaimer. I'm just gonna go and find it. Because I think it's a very useful image, which I feel like I'm gonna be using more in the future. But it's so hard to find it. Who puts the door opening sounds for the door closing? Oh yeah, of course, that was... Oh, I barely remember that. You got one job! You had one job! Alright. Where's the star? I'm trying to find it. I have this picture. I really want to show it because, like, it sort of. It really explains exactly how I feel regarding this. There we go. I found it. Here we go. So this image here basically sums up exactly how I feel about anybody who's selling that. Well, specifically Dovetail regarding the 700 thing. I think this. Sorry for the small resolution here, but this image pretty much sums up exactly how I feel. I don't know which would be the worst Dovetail add-on, but that definitely is a good good candidate. I don't say the big naughty swear words like that. I will say, who cares if you tried? You failed. I don't say the big words. My brain doesn't allow me to. In writing, fine. That's different. But, for me, in person, I don't really go out and say that. Sorry. I did notice that about you. I've always wondered. Here's the thing. It actually there's a reason why I don't normally swear like that. So when I was younger, I said to my mum, "Holy cow!" and she slapped me across the face. And when that happened, I sort of put a barrier on me to say of what words to say. Not to say I think my mum was going to teleport behind me like Goku. But it's sort of just... when things like that happen, you go, okay, let's not do that again. Let's not. I'm old enough to remember the Kuju IET concept. Oh, I think I have the IET concept on my save file somewhere. My mum was strict when I was younger, but the result of that is that I have some degree of social skills. I think it's necessary for parents to have some degree of strictness. Okay, maybe not like that, but the point still stands. Strictness is necessary for raising effectively. I think. I'm still being attacked by flies. What have you done? Have you summoned the flies to come to your house? And they're going, nom nom nom, free food. I jest, but I also can't stand flies as well. You can't make a pot without moulding it. True, I can agree with that. Well, yeah. I probably would be a bit strict if I had kids as well. I'd be a strict parent. You know, not like, oh my goodness, why is this track not doing what I want it to do? Yeah. Yeah, then again, I personally would, if I was to have children, I personally wouldn't procreate more to lack of a better way of wording it. I would actually prefer to adopt a kid. At least in my current mindset. Since it still sort of fits into sort of the way I like to live life, being a little bit more resourceful. And I feel like adopting a kid could, giving a kid a second chance in life, I think could be a good idea. It could be kind of cool. I'd feel happy if I could successfully pull that off. We're talking about doors. It would be worse. It could be worse. It could be the 158 in 2009 with the time-lapse doors. Yeah. That sounds oddly specific. There are some insects I don't mind. Here's an interesting question with viewers. When I was younger, in year 2 and year 3, there was somebody who came in with a bunch of insects to show us. It was like, one of those, I forgot the name of them. They took us to the hall and stuff. Like, the assembly hall, they showed us a bunch of insects. There was one insect that he showed us, which I not only didn't mind, despite me not really being a fan of insect, but I really liked it. What was that insect? See if anyone can guess. Actually, I should probably double check. Does it count as an insect? Bear with me. Maybe? Technically? I don't know if they count as insects or not, actually, darn it. But it wasn't a tarantula, it wasn't an ant. Now, okay, it technically wasn't an insect, but for the purpose of discussion, it isn't. Just for our discussion, it is an insect. just to get things out of the way. Gary. Oh no, it wasn't. Although he didn't. I don't think he even had fly. No, I hate flies. Flies are awful. Ban that sick filth. I like bees though. Bees are cute. But it wasn't a bee. No, it wasn't a wasp either. No, it wasn't a cockroach. We're gonna be here all day, aren't we? Oh, okay. It was a millipede. They aren't really insects. They're more, arthropods. So, whatever. Yeah, he had a millipede and he showed it to us and I went, oh, this is cool. This looks so cool. It was really slow moving. Well, that's why I thought, I thought someone would at least try and think outside the box. But again, I don't blame you. So it's a centipede that is military grade. That's the reason why I said I felt bad after I found out it wasn't an insect. Forgive me. Wonder if Molten went insane staring into our eyes every stream. No, he gets a soft reset after every stream. So he's all fine. And even then, he wouldn't go in. He's not really the kind of robot that would go insane. He's more of a helper robot. Also, I'm going to put this station underground and just say, stuff this. To save as much speed as possible. Oh no, the spider bed has a very oddly specific contact you have. Helper, yeah, let's keep it. I remember when Journator was here and he asked me if Martin was a top or a bottom, and I actually do have the answer for it now. But I'm not gonna. I don't know if I should say until he comes in or not. No, well, here's the thing, okay? He basically listens to his own owner's commands regarding that. So, by technicality, he's a switch. But, yeah, so there you go. Here's your answer. I never really focused with the DSD sounds myself because I never really gave a damn about using the DSD. But that's still stupid either way. Oh, come on, stupid thing. Oh no, an adult in Train to World is bad. Oh, that's so bad. That's the end of the world. Ugh. Many things must go on in the Dovetail office, but nothing has been, it's sort of like, it's just a very anomalous place of interest. Uh. Actually, since I'm also here as well, it's out of money printing. I need to confess something with you, the viewers. I must make an honest confession. Let me just have a sip of my drink first. Yeah, so I must make a confession, which is, the past few days I've been considering about getting a ducky baccarat. You're out of the closet? No! No! There's nothing to do with that. Oh, what a ducky Give me a second. A dakimakura, according to Wikipedia, a dakimakura is a type of large pillow from Japan which is usually coupled with pillow covers depicting manga and anime characters. The word is often translated to English as body pillow, waifu pillow, or husbando pillow. There. Albeit... You cannot be that down bad. Well, here's the thing. I went round a friend's house a while ago. Alan Thompson! You think I'm going to get an Alan Thompson? So, look, here's my reasoning. So, I went round a friend's house, when I was, where was I? I can't remember what, it was, I think it was like a few weeks ago, and, he just recently got a body pillow, just because he got it as a joke, but he said that it was really comfortable, so I just put my hand on it, and I was just shocked of just how soft it was. I was like, oh my goodness, this is really nice. And I was, I really liked it. So, obviously I wasn't going to say, do you mind if I borrow this for a weekend or anything? But I was just going to, it has been in the back of my mind about thinking, maybe I should invest in one. If it's this comfortable, I should probably I might consider that. A body pillow of what? Oh, that's the problem. I don't know what to get it of. Well, it's not so much that my options are limited, it's that I need to think carefully. Unless it's why would I get a body pillow of a class 390? I'd have to get a picture of a 390 on its side, and then then go to insert printing house here and go, yeah, do you mind if you print this for me? And why are you so against the idea of getting a body pillow? You're not my dad. You don't know what happens behind the closed doors, thank goodness. Oh, goodness me. If you knew what happened behind closed doors, whoa. Get a CTA body pillow. Oh, that's so oddly specific. Hello there, Mr. Ben. How you doing? Yeah, so that's the issue at the moment. I've been just really struck about what to get on a body pillow if I was to invest in one. Because I'm not going to get it right now. I still have this thing called a bank account that says Buongiorno, mein Hablo. I just don't know. I just don't know who to get it of. It's so tough. I might have to inquire some other. Get an S-stock body pillow. Wait, why does WMATA have body. Who the heck are they? Well, look, well, that's funny at least. Oh, Washington metropolitan area pillow. Oh my goodness, they do. They got a body pillow of one of their trains. Oh bloody hell! Oh, it's killing me. Oh, this has to be seen to be believed, viewers. Look at that. Without flaw. Handmade in the USA. Our massive green line train body pillowcases is ready for your child, or you, to have sweet dreams filled with their favourite metro train. Oh, hello again, Tom. You kind of want it. Well, I feel like, so when you're Alan... I am not getting an Alan Thompson body pillow. I would rather... Oh my goodness, what else can I think of? I would rather... I'm struggling to think of something I would rather do less than that. My goodness. That is a low thing to get. If I got an Alan Thompson body pillow, I feel like... Oh, I would. Okay, I'll go on. I would rather get a body pillow. No. I would rather get a body pillow of Lilo and Stitch, of Lilo from Lilo and Stitch, and willingly walk around with it, than get a body pillow of Alan Thompson. That is how much I would not want one. It would fit on my bed. Because it says it's only 54 inches. And my bed is a bit longer than that, I think. Because I can fit in that. What about Richard Armstrong body pillow? Is that any more acceptable? It is acceptable for the purpose of discussion, but not enough that I would... Well, it's not acceptable. Well, no. Oh! I get it now. No, I've got the hiccups. Oh, brilliant. Oh, great. Well, I have a drink. Don't worry. So yeah, I've been really stuck about what body pillow I should invest in because there's just too many potential candidates that aren't trains. Since a lot of people are suggesting trains. No, I don't like alcohol. Alcohol's disgusting. And plus, my main reason for getting a body pillow is totally because I want to hug it. You know, contrary to the dirty-minded individuals, I'd only hug it. Sonic card body pillow. Well, at least that is something a bit more well-known, so I can at least laugh about that. I still wouldn't get one, but I can at least find humour in that. That more people would get. I've got a blue heart to hug. Oh yeah, the IKEA shark. Well, that's like an easy one to go with. That's too easy though. But I don't object it. Regular pillow just long from this discussion. Yeah, I'm afraid so. I would like... I just think it would be nice to hug. Maybe if I get one with a... I need to think really hard. Because... if I get one that's too risque, then I'm going to feel really slimy. When I'm not in bed, he just sits there staring me from my pillows. Oh, guardian angel. That's what you need. Get a Vaporeon body pillow. No, Vaporeon isn't even a Pokemon that gets me excited. I just like Vaporeon is actually my favorite Pokemon, but I don't like it because of the sexual stuff. I just think it's a good Pokemon in general, which is annoying when the meme came along. Now, out of curiosity, I'm just gonna look on the the Google. Vaporeon. Let's see, Vaporeon Dakimakura. Yep. All the ones I'm seeing here are exactly what I expect. There's a life-size plush of Vaporeon! Oh, that's adorable. Now he needs a rabbit Pokemon. No comment. Good thing Sylveon never got any weird stuff online. Ah, poor unfortunate King All-Star 64. Ignorance is bliss. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Just as a quick, I just want to say, King All-Star, on Raw 34, Sylveon has 14,792 results. So, make of that what you will. Just saying. I don't want to get a blank Dakimakura. That's like the most... That's like saying... That's like going into a bar and asking for, like, tap water. Yeah, 14,000, of course. That's nothing. And I really mean it when I say that's nothing. Alright? If I just go onto the site quickly again, obviously you can't see it, thank goodness. If I just type in Gardevoir, Gardevoir currently has 32,000 results. Lucario has 31,000. Vaporeon has 14,000. Yeah. People are insane. You've only seen the surface of the internet. But how much is there on general? Well, the total images on this site is 9,337,582. It doesn't include politicians. Okay, it doesn't include politicians, but it does have this result. Okay? Right, give me a second. I know what to do here. So, I'm going to do something very different. Right, I'm going to be very, very careful with this. Oh, hold on. Well, okay. So, I'm zoomed into Nimby Rails. Forgive me for this, okay? Let's see how well I can get away with this. So, remember, I am not clicking enter for £5 million. You are... Make of that what you will, viewers. Okay, now, let's carry on. What about 5,000,001? Maybe. I'll have to think about that. I'm trying to find... But when I'm trying to find a photo of 156 in Regional Railways Express, I have to go on an Easter egg hunt. Well, maybe more people should have taken photos of that. To be honest, Karas, I actually don't know what the images are because I refuse to click enter. I don't know what images of Top Gear are on Rule 34, and to be quite honest, I'm okay not knowing. Ignorance is bliss. Richard Hammond shagging a Ford Fiesta is not what I want to see on the Tuesday afternoon. Oh, what is wrong with you? I have had a look. Of course you would. Oh, okay, that's good at least. But yeah, makes sense. Oh no, my stream is sliding to die again. No. As long as there's no weird stuff involving the... Oh, well, let me just quickly test this. Hang on. New York. Okay, this is weird. I've got results for New York State, New York City, New York Yankees, New York Giants, New York Islanders, but I haven't got anything for Subway. Yeah, the stream slowly died after he mentioned that. So, hang on, NYC. Nah, yeah, I can't find anything for New York Subway, King All Star. So you're safe. So you're safe for now. Who knows? Maybe I'll have to rectify that. Nah, I probably wouldn't do that. I have standards. Well, actually, you know exactly what my standards are if you accidentally saw the billboard image from one of my train sim streams. No, not train stream. I mean, just general streams. Well, I think it was a Nimby Rail stream as well. Deutschbahn. Oh, actually, let me double check Deutschbahn quickly. Okay, there isn't on this website, but I have actually seen one with a Deutschbahn. I actually have seen it, and I know it's somewhere because somebody did a dakimakura of an ice train. Well, it was like a living version of an ice train, and I'm gonna see if anybody can guess what the train type was. Let's see if anyone guesses. Because I still remember the image. I don't know where it is. No. I don't think you want to see it. No, it's not an ice one. $403? No, it's not an ice free either. 406? No. No, not 407. Not a 408. No, it's not an ice free. It's not a VR420 either. Oh, come on, guys. You're going through almost all of them, but it's the It's the one that's staring you in the face. Come on. Think harder. You know what? I'm really annoyed by this. Cause yes, Ice 4. Well done. There we go. It was a nice 4. You know what? I'm really annoyed. I want to try and find this picture. I think it's on another website. I'm going to check it. I really want to see if I can find this picture because it was really funny. Train. Come on, it's gotta be here. I know somebody has done it. It's gotta be here somewhere. Because he deleted it from one of the sites, but I know a backup exists somewhere. Wait, I think I know where. Wait. No, it's an Ice 4. So if I do train and then living machine, living vehicle. So it's bound to be here. Oh, okay. It's not on this. It's not on this one. There's a backup site. I know it's on. Wait a minute. Hang on. I've got a backup site where I can find anything, these kinds of weird things. I know it's here. Oh, thank goodness the stream is not on. Or the stream is not showing this thing. Otherwise, I am screwed. Of course, it's the DDR file. How would it not be? Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Where is it? It couldn't have been. I think I've saved it on my computer somewhere as well, but it's gonna take a million years to find it. Oh, and the stream is dying. No, stream, come back. Stop dying, stream. Work harder. I found it. There it is. I found it, everybody! The person thought he deleted it, but no! It's been saved! And there is absolutely no bloody way I can... Actually, no, wait! I know I can show this on stream! I just worked out how I can do it. So if I just make a new thing on Paint... Alright, now if I just crop selection and make sure I close my other tab. There we go. Alright everybody, I found it! Fortunately I've cropped it because I can't show you the full image. But, oh, lots of diversions. Ta-da! Here she is! Yes, it's a she. Yeah, I know this because I got the uncropped version somewhere. There you go. Where's the rest? The money, Skylar. Where is the rest of it? Where is the money? It's. Oh no, the stream can't handle that. The stream can't handle the Ice 4 Ducky Macaron. I can't show you the full image because I get sent to the Shadow Realm for 1,000 years. But I can describe the image. So, take this, flip her on her back. And yes, it's a her, on the basis that, like, not only did the artist confirm it, but there's also something there. How much can you show of it if you use the pen to cover over the weird bits? Bear with me. Give me a second. Hang on. If I place this here, no, that doesn't work. I know how to solve this thing. I think I can show the full image if I just do that. If I... Cock. That didn't work. There we go. Maybe... Being able to share the whole picture is something you could do if you had a Discord. Indeed. That is true. That is very true. How does this work? There you go. That's the whole picture. Happy? There. Go away. Now let's get back to Nimby Rails. And if you're too slow, tough tits. Gotta go fast. I should have done that. That would have been a good way of censoring things. Make it. Go. Gotta go fast. That would have been a really funny way to censor it. I saw every pixel. Good. Well, you're not seeing it again. Unless I had a Discord server, then I can have a secret, well, then that's the problem. If I have a Discord server, then eventually people are going to want to see these wacky images like this, which need to be, made to an 18 restricted plus area. And I don't want that if kids can come along. Oh... I want Unsea juice. I'm actually selling jugs of Unsea juice, Crazy Shark. And I'm actually selling them at a litre. A litre for every bottle. And I'm selling them at an exceptional price of $599. I can't do this. Exactly, yes. Oh, I hate building this line! This line is rubbish! Ugh, stupid curves! I want to do another tunnel set. Yes, it was supposed to be $599 US, but I started laughing after I realised what I was trying to say. Your audience is mature, sensible grown-ups only. Yeah, including the Metropolitan kid. And Train Life GB. The most mature individuals next to Chav on the bus. You know the kind of people who can't say the word penis without bursting into laughter. I'm just building my own alignment at this point. Stuff this. Yeah, I know, but the problem here is that that's I don't want to have a Discord server, but it would make things so much easier. I was considering a trial. That's still in the back of my head. This is going to be an expensive tunnel. Damn right it is, but I have no other option if I want to keep the speed. The benefits outweigh the drawbacks. No, I don't think it does. Not yet. Does that say 400 mil? Yes. So $400,000. It's it cost $400,000 to build this railway line. for 12 seconds. Maybe the best way to do a Discord server, if I was to make one, would be to, well, yeah, put like a ton of rules. What accent is that then, mate? I don't know. It's an accent. $400,000. Is Ben Travis also on the list of mature sensible grown-ups? Clearly. Yeah. I need to think about it, really. Oh, I hate how thinking about a Discord server has just been on the back of my head for a few weeks now. I'm probably gonna, you know what? I'm gonna speak to the GW Villager about it. He's my go-to for sensible advice. That's a very oddly specific. Oh, I hate this layer. I can't stand building this line. This line is rubbish, and I haven't even got to the worst bits of it. Because it gets worse. What a... Oh, there's an island here. Goose Island. Oh, cool. I don't want to build this. What am I gonna do? Maybe I should just say at this point the money runs out and they just say stuff it, keep to the main line. That's a good way of doing this. How it goes on the GW Villager would be great, except for the one person after a tomato. That after a tomato beer, it went downhill. That's a weird way of looking at it, but okay. Basically high speed 2. Yeah, essentially. So we're going to reduce the speed from here from 230 kph down to... What speed can we go around this corner at? 160-ish. Oh. Hang on. Build a swanky new formation, then partway through give up and just go, we'll just use whatever. Whatever's on there now, no money, no one left. Yeah, GW Villager's videos don't attract kids, so that's the one thing, because kids get bored by this stuff. But my videos sort of attract kids, but not as much as Yowie's videos do, because my humor is like above him in terms of the target audience. And Yowie's probably too busy walking up an Alp to say anything or tune into the stream. So we can talk bad about his Discord server without him getting angry. Yeah, I know, but the thing here is that at least I remember liking the layout of his Discord server. But again, I think another big issue is just how will I handle not safe for work material, because if I just completely ban it, then it means if I was trying to share the picture I just shared earlier, then I'd be breaking my own rules. And I don't want to do that. That feels a bit mean. I think I'm in his Discord server. It's meh. I don't really use the app much since I'm obviously focusing on German, gym, college, and church a whole lot more. Well, I'd rather a server be meh than a nightmare. Nightmare. Where there's constantly drama every single day. I'd rather it not be like that. Yeah, I can believe that there aren't that many kids. They're all weird kids. Alright, 150. You know what? Nah, better not do that. Super Alps got drunk in Poland, unpinned Great Western Villager, the GW Villager, at 1 or 2 in the morning. That's odd. Okay. I really don't know what to say to that. Exactly that. So, which is why I don't really like being... I don't really want to be popular on YouTube. I'm okay with the audience that I have now. The audience I have is like a perfect size. Yeah, oh no, anyway is a good way of looking at that. Alright, viaduct. How far away from Stanford? Okay, I can reach Stanford and then I'll reach roughly where Stanford is and I'll just end the stream and go to bed. Delete. Delete. Oh, wait. Delete. What's more unreliable, Aventura or Adelante? Probably the Adelante, at least from what I've like the typical sort of stance is the Adelante. Yes, this is much harder than building the Bright Main line. Of course it is. It's much longer than the Bright Main line, duh. Yeah, again, this is something I was having a chat with a GW Villager about, where I don't know what it is with transport communities, but they tend to attract the most socially inept individuals you will find in a long time. Now, is everybody incompetent and stupid? No, of course not. But you will find them if you talk about traits. And, we were both sitting and wondering what was why, and I said, well, I have a theory, and I sent him a gif of a whole bunch of ponies from MLP with the caption underneath it saying autism. Yeah. That's so far the best theory I have, or hypothesis I have. Let's be more sensible. Ah, Green Witch, my favourite of the witches. Hello there again, Ethan, although I'm going to be ending very shortly because I want to, once I reach Stanford, I'm just going to throw in the towel and get some food and go to bed. I mean, obviously, I'm not thick. I do get, like, the struggles with autism and stuff. I'm not thick with that. But some people don't want to suffer consequences of their actions and think that they can just act as stupid as possible. And my streams... Oh, I was dying slightly. No, stop dying, stream. It really, I think the stream is so fed up with the Rule 34 from earlier. I don't blame it. All right. Okay, as you can see, I have obviously said stuff the alignment at some bits. Yeah, I think most people do. Crazy Shark anyway. Yeah, base tunnels. You could, yeah, that's essentially what I've done. Like, there's one here, and then this is a bridge, and then there's another one here. Well, that'll be it for today, everyone. I think we did some really good progress. So, next time, hopefully, we will have some progress towards New Haven. And once we reach New Haven, and, oh yeah, once we build this little section here, from New Haven, no, not from New Haven, the one after New Rochelle, we'll be able to have our first New Haven line services running. Yay! But that'll be for later. Anyway, thank you very much for watching tonight, everybody. It was a fun stream. A very interesting stream, to say the least. But yeah, that'll be it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you later. Yeah, goodbye. Yeah. Right. Yes, end stream button thingy. Night night.